Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. Bringing him out now in his 3rd season, one of the game's young stars at the position. Here is Jaden Daniels.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie, but he could be playing the part of the league MVP, and he could be leading a legit contender into the postseason. How many starts this campaign, though? How you start will have a massive impact on how things play out.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Smile Munson in on the tackle. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Keeping it with Mixon. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big games of next week.
And they're going to take him down just short of that marker in that range. Might we see them go for this 4th down? Now Daniels off the play action. This one finds the fullback. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the first. This drive is going to continue. Well, probably a little closer than they would have preferred it, Brock. But, hey, a good call nonetheless, keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
You know what that was, Kate? That was awareness. Right? An understanding with both the play call, but more importantly, an awareness of the receiver to know exactly where he needed to get the job done.
And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple. Couple of yards on the catch, leaves him 2nd and 8.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing now, Daniels. Into traffic, complete. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. First down coming. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust.
Yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Nowhere to go with it, and he's planted. They got him at the 16. And it's Zach Bond. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season.
All week long, you know this front seven would challenge each other in practice. Who's going to be the first to get the first sack of the new season? Well, we got that answer, but the race, it now just resets to see who can get the second.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's in trouble again, and he's going to go down. 2nd time on this opening series. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Prater puts it through. And the opening. It's in 3 points.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. And for a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Showing a little burst so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. At quarterback, they're going to turn to the 7th-year dual threats, Jalen Hurts.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
1st and 10 now, 3rd and 46.
Yards on the play. And an Eagles first down.
Now Hurts. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3.
47-yard line.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he'll have him 4 and the first down as he's brought to a stop.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
43-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch, and he got there quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. The Commanders have an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. It's a sneak, Hurts. And this is going to have them the first down. Even less than a yard drop, but they barely got that. They did get enough to keep them out there, though.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the first down.
Hurts setting up to throw. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
A 6-yard.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
He's got Moore once again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in first and goal.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Hurts looking to throw. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. And that one's got to feel good, Brock. Season off to an excellent start as these guys work to move past the disappointments from last year.
Yeah, I agree with you. They got a lot of goals in mind for what they hope will be a far improved season, and they showed up here ready to put them into practice right away.
Extra point by Elliott is up and good. They answer a field goal with 7 points, and they've got the lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On second down, Daniels. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
They'll air it out on third. It's caught by McLaurin. It's a big gain, 19 yards as they finally take him down. And that's going to bring up a Commanders first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Washington.
Play fake here, Daniels. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down, Commanders.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. A give to Mixon up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. And there it is. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Prater there with a point after. Lead now up to a field goal.
Makes the score. Commanders 10, Eagles 7.
Now Prater on to send it away.
To kick off.
Brown with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Shoves him off. Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
24 yards. That's good for an Eagles first
1 play in,
down.
Brock, and this drive is already in enemy
First and
territory.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Room to run inside the 20. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Hurts to throw. Has it in close. And they answer. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Hollywood Brown with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Elliott's with the extra points. They jump ahead by 4.
Makes the score Eagles 14. Commanders 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And they're really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's second down.
Brings up second and 1. At the 32
Daniels now. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
17 yards. And the Commanders
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Here's Daniels on second. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's going to get about 3 here. Almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately. Third and short. Daniels. Diving right side. Got it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Washington calls it second timeout.
And the Washington first down.
Here's Daniels. Oh, finding his back. Nixon. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So they'll decline this and take the result. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Nixon. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Now it's second and goal from the 1. He gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here we go. Third and less than a yard. Nixon's going to try to punch it in. And this time he will pay it off. Touchdown, Washington. Joe Mixon on the board. That's his first of the season. Prater on for the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. Lead now up to a field goal.
Commanders 17, Eagles 14.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Hurts. Stowers has it, work in the middle. And they've got 1st down, giving a gain of 13 on that previous play. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
And an Eagles
Now Hurts. He finds Brown, right side. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with the 1st down.
That's another.
The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. Stops there, but that gets them the 1st. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's going to be a 46-yarder. Elliott connects there. And our 1st half ends with 3 points. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. They go play fake with Hurts. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. Down he goes, but what a play as he picks up about 28. And that is good for an Eagles 1st down. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Shoves one away. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Big hitter on 1st down. 34 yards.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
From the red zone now. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd down, here's Hurts. Cut near the goal line. A good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8.
Hollywood Brown.
So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play.
3rd and 2.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. Trying to plow ahead for the 1st. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down.
I don't mind that call at all, Kate. A little RPO there on 3rd down situation, but they went to the run and they just couldn't get enough.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. On 4th down, Hurts. Caught just shy of the goal line. He's going to score. Touchdown, Eagles. Eli Stowers with his 1st NFL touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Commanders 17.
All set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Now Now Daniels off the play action. Into the hands of Okonkwo. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. And it's going to be first down, Commanders.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Going right side, Mixon with it. Saw a lot of daylight there up the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. First down play, and that's at 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Daniels. He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. They take him down at the 30. Jalen Carter. And now they're staring down at 3rd and 14.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, oh, they're feeling it.
Middle of the field, he's got it. Sinnott. And it's going to be 4th down. Great bid for the line. Almost got there, Brock, but just needed that last step or two to pay off. They did not.
And punt formation for the Commanders.
That's taken at the 15. Dancing past him. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Eagles take over.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They've certainly had no issues